What is the best thing about playing bad Morgana?
A 24-inch waist and a corset. Boobs that defy gravity.
Katie, you play Morgana, a kind of super powerful witch. Did you have to do much research to get into the role? Does it come naturally?
No, I'm just naturally a witch. I'm about to die. Die in like a very cool way. They're gonna pull me up on that crane, straight up in the air. There's like 8 people around me. It's so that I don't really die. Because that's a possibility. My mom would be upset. Funny thing about this show is that you can be so cool and then you see Melissa in the super suit. Supergirl.
You wanted to see me?
It's so iconic. And I remember for like the first couple of times I'm doing scenes and she's in the suit, I couldn't get over it. Like it's right there, it's the super suit. You do become a kid. Every so often I see everybody in a superhero suit and I'm like, it's still cool. 100 episodes later, it's still cool seeing it.
For Twitter or Instagram, I was given these today and apparently this is a big deal. I was told, I'm smirking underneath it. I feel really silly. But a very nice girl called Eden gave me these and said it was a big deal that I wear them, so hi.
You know, there's truth about Cara now, so...
What's it, what truth? What's the truth about Cara? Sorry, I didn't listen.
Oh yeah, I should have seen that.
No.
Oh, you didn't know? Oh.
Ooh, this is awkward.
This is awkward.
What do you make of fans pulling for a romance between Arthur and Merlin? What do I make of it? I think it's genius. I think it's hilarious. I think they've seeded enough bro romance into the first 3 seasons for them to, you know, how can people not be questioning it? I'm not sure Bradley and Colin feel the same way.
Hit me.
Have you enjoyed playing a more powerful Morgana?
No, it's been awful. I want to go back to the girl standing in the background. The one where I tried to kill Uther the first time.
Last season ended with Lena learning Supergirl's big secret, or Kara's big secret.
You lied to me this whole time.
Cara.
That's what she does.
Sorry about it.
I know for the longest time you said you never wanted Lena to find out, but now she has. I mean, how are you feeling about that, the fact that you guys have gotten to this point?
Devastated. Just literally devastated. I mean, she's my best friend and she's been lying to me. And not only has she been lying to me, everyone else here had been too.
So cool. Who would win in a fight between Morgana and Merlin?
Morgana, definitely. Out of shadow of a doubt. Got no answer there, do ya?
Don't hurt me.
I think she's got a more killer instinct. Although,
I think that either of them could win on different levels, I would say.
you're so diplomatic. I would kick your ass.
Bring it on.
Knowledge of Disney princesses is none. So this is going to be great. I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day. That's a Disney princess.
Part of my death scene, so I'm lying there on the ground. And as we were driving up, one of the drivers is a guy called Yanni, turns around to me and goes, you know this is a snake rehabilitation area? This is where they release snakes back into the wild who obviously have been mistreated and hate humans and are angry at us. And I'm going, okay, so I'm lying on the ground with obviously all these very angry snakes coming to get me. And he's trying to give me this sort of like tutorial about, okay, right, Katie, if in South Africa, if there's small scorpions, the smaller the worse. It's the big ones you don't have to worry about. And I'm like, okay, so tell me about snakes. He goes, no, just stay away from all of them. I'm wearing pink. Lots of pink. Yeah, it's brilliant. The costume designer is Annie Simons, and when we were doing all our initial costume fittings, I walked in and I was like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm just going to put this out here. I absolutely hate pink and I'll wear anything you want me to wear except pink. And I looked to the rack and it's like varying shades, about 40 of them. I'm like, right, so this is where we're going. And I have to say, I am a loosey convert to pink. I wouldn't wear it as Katie, but I think this is absolutely fabulous. You know, every time you see us on the battlements and we look really, really high and we're looking down over the fields, those are the battlements. All of about 3.5 feet off the ground. Yeah. Not quite so scary now, is it? I sucked at it, I'm not gonna lie, I was very bad at it. I loved it, and I met my best friend doing it, and it was still one of the best jobs I've ever had. I was like 22 with no responsibility and working on my first film set. I was like starry-eyed, this was amazing, but I can't thread a needle. I mean, I sucked at it. And I actually think the whole reason why the producers and stuff were like, you should give acting a try, was because I kept ruining these like $8,000 dresses. They were like, let's take her away from that.
I'm here with Katie Mcgrath and Rory Mcgrath.
Katie plays Morgana on Merlin. Rory is just her brother.
It's true. I've played her brother for quite some time. It's a role I'm really developing into, and I feel like we've got a real connection based on that.
Based on genetics.
Genetics and professionalism. Yeah.
We dragged him into the press lights.
He came as a visit, and now he's doing interviews. He's going to hate me after this.
Hello. How are you? Good. I'm loving the back of this, the female Green Lantern. Oh, that's fabulous. Very cool. She's a brunette. She wears green. I feel like it could be me. Oh, that could be you, Emerald.
That could be you in Crisis.
Crisis, exactly. Pitch it, guys. Rubbing
Some exciting parts without giving you spoilers. Wouldn't you know that they're boys and they're loud? Loud boys. Look at that. That's so much testosterone, so much handsome, so much grooming, so much tailoring. Sorry, I'm mesmerized.
All right, Katie. CEO or scientist?
I'm the CEO of a science company, so Lena does it all.
Okay, fair enough. Villain or hero?
Lena does it all.
Family or friendship?
Friendship, because her friends are her family.
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers.
So good at answering stuff.
Wow.
Yes, I'm here.
I get a lot of letters from girls saying that until they saw Lena Luthor on TV, they didn't think it was okay for girls to be studying science. And there's a lot of girls who are like, and I'm now in my 4th year in engineering, and I have you to thank for that and the show to thank for that. And it's such a small thing, it seems like. But that's the beginning of a whole new life for them that they didn't think was possible because of watching the show.
Tell us about your favourite costume, which you did once already, but tell us about your favourite costume and then tell us about this costume you're wearing today.
Well, my favourite costume, as I'm sure everybody knows, is the one we all call the dairy milk dress, which is royal purple and bejeweled, and it's got trains, and it just feels so elegant and so lovely. And then this one I'm wearing today is another new one, and this is the costume I wear in episode 12, where I'm going looking for Gwen. You can see the Ugg boots under it, very, very nice. So we've got a nice big comes up. So, it's just sort of a little something I threw on just to run out of the castle and go search for my friend. It's nothing special, but, still quite beautiful.
Do you ever wish you were wearing some of the chainmail?
I was so excited because when we did episode 10, I get to do all the fight sequence, so I have a completely different costume and I'm dressed kind of like a boy. And when I put it on for the sort of 2 weeks we were filming it, every day was like, oh, yes, trousers, shirt, normal stuff. And then by the end of it, I was a bit like, can I put one of my dresses on again? I go back to being a lady. But it was nice to do it at the time. And thank God they didn't make me sort of sword fight in a dress, because that would have been, one of these, would have been slightly difficult.
It's a national city. I mean, it's always, oops, war. I think Lena at the minute is in kind of like the lowest, darkest place she can be, because I think you couldn't be where she is right now if she wasn't so deeply and devastatingly hurt.
And do you have any dream guest stars for the show?
Nathan Fillion. Nathan, I need to stop with this one and be obsessed. To be honest, it's kind of a blur. I don't remember much of it, so it was quite intense. And since I don't have any romance scenes, I can't really comment on that, so...
It's evil.
Oh, so evil people don't get romance. Thanks.
Met Nathan Fillion. I know. Oh my God, I know. I was speechless. I saw him in the same room backstage, and I've never actually geeked out, and I just grabbed someone and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So somebody actually had to bring me over and introduce him, and I was that saddle fine going, hi, I really love him. Yeah, it was pathetic, but I was about to say I like to think I held my own, but no, I really.
It's amazing working with someone like Richard.
What are you laughing for?
Well, darling, it's a bit of an embarrassing question.
Well, you don't have to listen.
Okay.
No, I have to say, we were really lucky in the start with Richard and Tony Head to have sort of...
Oh, yeah.
It makes you feel very secure to know that there are people like that are working with you, and you feel very safe. And at the same time, they've been doing it for a few years, and they show you how you should behave and how it should be.
Oh yeah, I'll demonstrate. Yes, this is the only dance move I can do because it's the only one you can do in a corset, and it's this. I have no rhythm, and I obviously don't dance.
I fucking love New Zealand. I'm not allowed to swear, am I? Sorry. No, it's great. It's like being at home. It does remind me. The people are very similar, the landscape's very similar, and everybody's very warm and very friendly. And it's, I've done a lot of traveling and I've been a lot of places, I've been very lucky. But I'm here with my mum, and I'm just kind of, the two of us are like, blown away by how nice everyone is. So, thanks.
really excited to hear that Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill are here right now? Are you having a moment?
Yeah. Because seriously, cowboys and aliens, is that not the best idea? You've got Bond versus Han Solo with a little bit of indie, directed by Iron Man, in the Wild West with aliens.
I know, right?
I mean, seriously, is there any way you could make a better script?
There isn't. No, there really isn't.
Okay, I now need to calm down for a slight second here now. Sad but true.
An outsider, as a foreigner, I had very little concept of that. I mean, my entire idea of South Africa pretty much is based on their rugby team because, you know, Ireland, go rugby. We're so much better, just saying. I did get into quite a lot of trouble on set by saying that. Me and the crew had quite a lot of rugby arguments because my country is amazing at rugby and, you know, box, whatever.